Hello, dear Cancer. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 22nd, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Cancer. I'll tell you today's horoscope. Don't limit yourself to just having a plan. Right now, you have to be able to start seeing things for the good they are for you and not for what is clearly affecting you. We always have to set our sights on an escape plan when we are organizing our life. Take advantage of this moment that you can to secure your financial and work future. Cancer, right now you should be very careful with money matters and business. Control your expenses and bills a little more, and you will avoid more than one disappointment. You could receive money from your family that will be very useful to you. You will receive good news that will change your mood. You will have a very fun time meeting new and interesting people. You will solve pending problems and you will finally be able to update your agenda. You feel very optimistic and this will have positive results. This day you will have more free time, so rest or enjoy as you wish. Take care of your schedules because they will be the key to making everything work properly, and don't forget about good habits, since they are what make you have energy. With your ruler moving to the independent and creative sign of Aquarius, the cycle of romantic escapades has arrived. However, Cancer, due to the retrograde action in the zodiac and the opposition with Mars that is happening today, you must be very prudent and judicious when it comes to sentimental actions. If you have a special interest in a person who is engaged or married, you could fall into a compromising situation, and hence the need to not get ahead of events so that you can avoid complications. Congratulations, because the waning moon in your sign activates you and encourages you to take the initiative without waiting for anyone's approval. You will be right in the decisions you make. You may have to face unexpected payments. It is your time for love, and, if you are single, you will no longer be alone, and if you live with someone, you will enjoy it with great intensity. As long as you have a dream and an aspiration, you will never feel the weight of the years. Today the moon moves to the air element, you feel free and spontaneous. So act accordingly if it is about love. Today is the perfect day, and you must show your partner your passion. Quote of the day. A discussion is an intelligent conversation between two people who debate a subject of a certain reason and seek a truth. A fight, on the contrary, is the lack of intelligence between those who shout is the most important thing instead of looking for a solution to the problem. Health issues. In health issues, the moon is in a textile with retrograde Jupiter, which is a favorable aspect. Also, in other textiles with the healing planet Chiron. Keep your gaze focused on your health goals, and if you have proposed something that you are not fulfilling, never give up. Willpower is the force that moves the world and also energizes your life. Don't be discouraged by a stumble or relapse. Your health can go through difficult times, especially for those born under this sign who have problems with allergies. The best thing you can do is follow the advice of your doctors and not self-medicate, as this only makes the problem worse. At work. You are focusing on a stage of many possibilities, but also of excessive expenses, accentuated by the square of Uranus, which tends to make you careless. Apply your energy in such a way that the extra work you do now does not go to unnecessary expenses. Money and fortune. There is good news in the economic sector. If these days you are considering investing in some kind of business, whether on your own or with family or friends, it does not necessarily have to be something big. The important thing is that it brings you profits, even if it is not much at first. Today's astral rhythm. Sexual energy level, intermediate. Cosmic dynamics, that inner desire to expand your consciousness and learn something new. Dangerous tendency, to be involved in gossip for having committed an indiscretion without meaning to. You must avoid sad thoughts by evoking past and repeatable situations. Relationship prediction. Today things go well with a partner of your water element, such as Scorpio or Pisces. Also with Taurus and Capricorn, who are earth elements. The most tense relationship tends to arise with Aries. Your current compatibility is good with the water and earth elements, and unstable with Aries, Aquarius, and Gemini. If you are single, these days, more than in others, you will notice the approach of those who were distant from you, and you will know how to react to new situations. Special lucky number for today. It's 54. Try to use it, just like your lucky color, which on this day is turquoise. The universal number for this day, general for all signs, is 2. The result of adding today's day with the month and the year in numerology. Numbers are always reduced to single digits. Based on the above, these are your most auspicious hours in matters of love, money, and business for October 22nd. They are given according to Eastern European Standard Time, and you must adapt them to your national time. 4:15 a.m. 6:30 a.m. 1:25 p.m. 2:40 p.m. The lucky numbers and chance for Cancer on this day are 13, 17, 45, and 57. These days you will face a situation that may require you to apply for a loan. If you need it, go to a trustworthy place. Try not to have to pay a lot of interest. Only use this if you really need the loan urgently. In any case, the stars and planets suggest that you take everything calmly. You must recognize that you have been wrong in certain life policies under which you have governed yourself in the past. It is not too late to change. Cancer, subscribe and activate the notifications so you do not miss any video. The universe is sending you signals that will help you solve the issue that worries you, if you know how to capture them. Cancer, pay more attention today because until now you have not detected them. Also try to remember your dreams, perhaps the key will come to you through them. Apparently you are not giving importance to the problem, but it is causing you insomnia daily. You should find the solution as soon as possible. If today you are somewhat undecided about your plans, try to choose based on the things you like. Do not let others think for you and much less make decisions. You have people around you who aren't thinking about what would be good for you, but only looking out for their own interests. Cancer, don't let yourself be fooled, even if it's your guy. Cancer, today may not have started in the best way. You know that it's not the first or the last time it will happen, but despite that, you must try to avoid letting it affect your way of being. Don't become a bitter person or let all that negativity take over you. You are better than that. Surely in these last few days you have felt different. You feel that something is changing in you, and deep down you know that part of this change is necessary. It makes you feel better, more confident in yourself, and makes you feel capable of doing anything you normally wouldn't do. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us to be even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help, we will continue to grow. We must know our limits and use that awareness to influence our decisions. The problem is that we don't always know where our limits are, we just think we do. The limits we set are based on past experiences, and those that didn't go well often influence us. We fail to take into account our true potential, or, worse yet, we let others define our limits. You can go further and achieve more than you think. Your opportunity is coming. If you take advantage of it, you'll see what I mean. Today, feelings from the past will test you, and you will be able to find out if you have really been able to overcome them or not. Today you will feel the need to take your relationship further. The harmony and happiness of days gone by will move you. Don't let a job that doesn't represent a constant challenge for you stagnate your ability to reason. You have been unable to forget your ex-partner for a long time. It may be that this situation is greatly affecting your current relationship. Forget that love now, look ahead and realize the great person you have at your side. Appreciate her and, above all, be very happy with her. Your love life is taking a highly positive turn, and you are about to discover new ways to resolve your sentimental differences with the person you love. This month will bring with it an awakening of your sixth sense. If you have a partner, each one chooses the role they play in love. Don't be that part that lets themselves be loved and that lives the relationship as something that is imposed on them. False pride does not please the stars and does not help in love. Recognize the true depth of your feelings and be the one who loves and who knows that love can do everything. If you don't have a partner, don't go looking for that person if you are not completely convinced that you are going to love them. One of the problems you have faced is these mediocre relationships where neither of the parties commits and they let themselves be loved as an alternative to boredom. Don't be that kind of person again. Today, a proposal will arrive that you should evaluate because it could mean a beneficial change of direction for you and your economy. Don't dismiss this offer, even if it seems unattractive at first. You should review it, considering more than the profits, the possibilities it opens up. You may feel lately that your boss doesn't notice the performance you put into your work, but don't despair. He will soon realize the important role you play at work. He will probably give you a promotion or a raise that you asked for some time ago, but it is important that you be consistent in your work activities. You must maintain a happy medium in the face of the debates that will arise today in more than one area of your life. Don't let them affect you or force you to anger. It's not just about keeping a cool head with your rivals, but also about avoiding the consequences of anger, which are hard for you. If you are a smoker, today is the perfect day to propose to quit smoking, because if not, you will soon find yourself in a very difficult situation because of it. It is important that you change your lifestyle a little, because even if you don't realize it, you are affecting both your health and the health of those around you. Don't let yourself be dragged into unproductive businesses following the ideas of those who are only thinking about illusions and do not put their feet on the ground for the practical matters of life. Your sign is very intuitive and you will achieve your goals. Never forget the key to the equation: keep your head high for sublime things, but your feet firmly planted on the ground for practical things. Your friends will greatly influence the inflow of money that awaits you. You will discover this throughout the day. Now is the perfect time to invest in that business that you have been thinking about for a long time. Go ahead now and you will see results in the medium term. You also have to be alert to the money opportunities that arise. Money is about to come to you. It may be through a payment, a raise, or a debt that they had with you. Your luck is on the surface. It wouldn't be such a bad idea to buy some lottery tickets and try your luck a little, but don't leave it all to chance either. Check your lucky number and make your moves. Cancer and Sagittarius, the sexual understanding between both signs is perfect. In bed there are no disputes or differences of opinion. Outside of bed, however, there are few coincidences. Cancer's need for tenderness and security will never be satisfied by the adventurous Sagittarius, who will take it upon himself to hurt him with his malicious comments. The best strategy for Cancer is indifference, but he won't always be able to put it into practice, since he will naturally feel inclined to venerate his partner and clearly express his devotion. Faced with this attitude, Sagittarius will feel strengthened and will gain momentum to hurt Cancer's sensitive spirit. In order for the couple to survive, both signs will need to make a great effort. Cancer will have to toughen up and become strong, and Sagittarius will have to understand Cancer's need for security and affection. Remember that the people around you are essential to making your path easier. This week is a good time to offer your help to others, and by doing so, you will strengthen your bonds with those around you. Generosity will be rewarded, so don't hesitate to be kind and considerate. It's a good time to delve into memories from your childhood. Do so with joy and positive nostalgia. This reflection can give you a fresh perspective on your current life and help you let go of past grudges. If you meet someone who has not been kind to you in the past, try to have an understanding attitude. Maintain good communication and good wishes, avoiding letting anger or resentment take over. During the week, someone close to you will make a comment about your lifestyle. Listen carefully. Often, wisdom comes from those who love us. You may need to make some changes in your path, and this opinion could be the push you need. If you are meeting someone or have intentions to do so, be careful. This person might not be completely honest with you. Remember that accepting others as they are can be difficult, especially if you are demanding. Make a conscious effort to be more flexible and open in your relationships. It is important that you do not allow past mistakes to affect your current love life. If someone from the past continues to interfere in your life, it is time to close that door once and for all. The person you love is not to blame for what happened before, so focus on the present and the future. If you are in a stable relationship, make sure you are attentive to the signals your partner is sending you. Open and honest communication is key to improving coexistence. If you are not in a serious relationship, be careful not to repeat past mistakes that have brought you problems. This week may be a good time to take a step forward in a recent relationship. If you feel a special connection with someone new in your life, don't hesitate to explore that relationship. It's a time for love, so taking risks can bring you great rewards. If you feel that anxiety is affecting your romantic interactions, take a moment to reflect before speaking. Love is an adventure, and sometimes it is necessary to let your feelings out without fear of the consequences. This week is favorable for business and commercial transactions. If you have projects in mind, this is the time to execute them. However, be very careful with financial decisions, as tensions could arise, especially if you share profits with others. It is important that you maintain good communication and clarity about the terms of any agreement. A bad work relationship could begin to form if you are not careful. It is not enough to be smart and capable at work, it is also essential that you take care of your personal image. A careful presentation can open doors and improve the perception that others have of you in the professional field. Sometimes, life does not respond in the way we want. This week is ideal to reflect on what you have stopped doing to attract the positive into your life. Recognize your responsibility in what happens to you and take charge of your actions. It is advisable that you do not share all your plans with others. When you talk about your projects before carrying them out, you run the risk of them not being carried out. Keep your ideas and goals private until they are more consolidated. Cancer cannot begin to think about things that will hurt you in the future, that will always be an obstacle in your path, if you do not manage to realize that the best thing you can do is forget about what prevents or will prevent you from moving forward, and what you are building now is very good for you. This day is a bit strange for crabs in love. Perhaps it is a time where you should try to be more with yourself and think carefully about the steps you are going to take in the future, to be very attentive to the things that you know are good for you and allow you to discover yourself more each day. Ideas flow in your head today, but you are afraid to express them, and that is never healthy. It is better to say what we think at the exact moment and stop being afraid of what is to come. You are afraid of many things today, crab. Stop feeling afraid. It is not healthy for you or for those around you. You have to learn to take courage now. A good day to start smiling. You have things in your life that are giving you a lot of happiness and possibilities of having more in the future, so now enjoy the good. Cancer, today you have the part of fortune in your first house of personality. This is a sign of benefit and opportunities waiting for you to take them. To do this, you have to trust in yourself and your ability to achieve things. Take the step with the certainty that you will achieve it, and you will see how things open up on their own. A day in which relationships with friends are important because you have the moon in your 11th house of that theme. This asks you to seek support with people close to you. Friends are the family we choose, so today is a day to connect with them. The ruler of your 5th house is Mars, who is advancing through your 4th house towards the sign of Scorpio. It is a somewhat slow period in the search for romance, although the loving energy will be activated as the days go by. For the moment, it is better to wait and see. Jupiter is the ruler of your house of health, and with this planet, we must take care of muscle colds. Sagittarius rules the hips and lower back, so you must be very careful not to get cold in that area. Always try to be covered and at night not to be uncovered. Venus in your house of work asks you to always try to reach agreements with others. It is not a time to impose your will or force your point of view on others, but to find what they share in common in their ideas and find agreements. The Sun rules your second house, and this planet enters the sign of Scorpio today, which will give you a very useful energy boost to activate these issues, since in Libra it lacked strength. Finances will be reactivated and money that had been stopped will arrive. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.